regardless of niggas, I'm coming down or like really phone. That's I understand. The next day, I think Owamie still he tried to kill me. Yes, because of the demand that he deposits. Can't touch as tuning the phone when I'm more. He tried to shoot me. Yes. So luckily my husband was there. The one also can anymore. Bamutswara or asking to me. And then he didn't even attend the funeral. As long as I look at him, pizza too. Azang attended the funeral.
I'm so sorry. Did you open a case of attempted murder when he? Why didn't you?
I was still mourning.
You were still mourning.
Yeah.
After?
I couldn't believe her. Really until I got people like that.
I've been through well and back. Nobody by my side. Nobody to console me. Nobody to call home me. Hey, what the man I told me. But then you won't know. I've been through well and back. Nobody by my side. Nobody to console me. Nobody to call home me. Hey, what the man I told me. But then you won't know.
You know, so it really honestly is such a sad, a really sad situation. So now where is your case? Like your case, where has it ended? Is it still at with the house? How far?
With the house, like I guess he was supposed to move out in February because he made and recording. We've got a recording. He was supposed to move out in February because he cannot buy the house over R1 million rent. Because now what I said to him, I don't mind the money every the tenants, it's fine. But then now we want to do the right thing. We must just follow the correct procedure and then let's allow the evaluators by evaluate. Owamie still bad as an arifa that we thought the opportunity, but then have you ever seen Motoring have evaluate? I'm going to remove that stuff. I'm going to remove this thing. Obvious, the value is going down when you start saying all those things. So can total adjecting, evaluate and then return amount right at the house. And then at the same time, we say, yeah, now Obata buy out, resign, but he is still working.
He didn't resign.
He didn't
so
resign.
It means he doesn't really have any plans.
Another plan. The plans is go hurry. Yes, the plans go hurry. We are all going to die at the end.
The justice system in South Africa, Leona, is just so disappointing, guys.
It's very disappointing. And I feel I don't know, like Antonia, the last time came for Nela, no, agreement, there's recording, but
did he sign?
He didn't sign.
But how do you have an attorney that is not going to draft whatever is being said and have the person sign? Because even though you have got a recording, unless if on the because I don't know how it works, if it can be evidence in court, if he didn't know maybe it was being recorded. So unless if he knew and he acknowledges in the recording that yes, I'm being recorded and I know that, then I think it can be used. But what kind of an attorney does not have immediately make an agreement and have him sign there, because now it's something legally binding?
That is right. I don't know. I don't know. And I remember we paid this attorney for Hoya Court. Remember High Court, like then was it 2013? Yeah, it was 22,000. Only one day.
How much?
22,000. That is why they ended up in a court order. He must just pay me back. It was 22,000 until 2013, if I'm not wrong. It was 22,000. So you can imagine from that time to now, Celebrity is certainly wasted. Ali one.
When you look back, do you wish your parents raised him different? And again, Is that how your parents were with all their children?
No, not like that.
It was only him.
It was only him because all of us very independent man. He's the only one only like that. He's the only one only like that, and I feel spoiled. And then because of little parents, I'm spoiled. That is why I like this. Because how dare you believe her? Everything but everything how? Because most of the time I have to remind her, you're not the only child, so we must share equally.
Do you think he still operates under that notion of I'm the only son, so everything belongs to me?
I so much that one. Very. Because even now, title did go and you can see this guy is aimed, man. This guy, bad luck, especially when coming to brain, bad luck. How can be proud to have what's this title deed, but you will flaunt it as if how. One of this person mentally, brain wise, right?
So right now, okay, because the title deed is, you did say that it's under your dad.
It's under my dad. And then
because of your dad is late now, you are the executor.
Yes, I'm the executor.
So I don't understand what is so difficult if you are the executor.
It's difficult, very difficult, because we will go there. As I'm saying to you, right now, go police station, Ulubula Kids, one harass. I want us to share equally. Otola counseling, whereas you don't want counseling when you want them to open the case. This guy was harass.
Which police station is that? Cliptown police station. Have you ever tried to go to a different police station to try and open a case and say Cliptown is refusing for me to open a case?
I didn't do it, but I went to a manager high, and unfortunately a lady, so I feel like this lady Lena maybe feel a challenge.
But did you tell her?
Because first time Haniria renal family meeting go Master of High Court. They said what's this? These people what's this?
Oh, sheriff.
I said no, I don't want sheriff. Now I will go to my brother myself. I called the manager. I went to that police station, Morocco police station. I wanted the station commander. Then the station commander was not there. And then the manager, no, let us call manager high. And then manager high catch. That manager gave me a chance. I would explain and then I'm visa. So Nasaba to sign her.
They were served.
Yeah. And then in front of that manager, please sign, because this guy I attend and only tendency I told her. That is why I didn't want sheriff. I wanted to self. Then I signed. Then for the after that, and then because now the evaluator by evaluating after it's a Master of High Court, still there was a challenge. And I went. The very same manager, this guy is giving us hard time. The manager, no, if we live a hard time, what are you saying? But then, unfortunately, they
can't open a case.
They can't.
So now let's talk also about your teeth, your jaw. Did you ever go to because I know there's a dentist and then there's also I think an orthodontist.
I went to the dentist. I went to the orthodontist like this year. I think it's my follow-up appointment. I think it's in 2 weeks' time. I went. They tried to hold back in the braces. Now the challenge the gums. Yes. So the gums I don't know what is the problem. Either there's an infection somewhere or the gums. So I must take treatment and see who never back on the brace. Yeah, I'm class.
But growing up, your teeth were
fine.
Until the assault from your brother.
Yeah.
Do you remember which year the assault was?
It was 2006. It was 2006.
So ever since this whole thing started, you have never had an opportunity to just sit down with your brother, and you guys talk normally, maybe even with his wife present?
The only time I willing it was na go number Commercial Street, no. But azange bona too much because na fiuma. Remember, ba motse gore you are no longer executed and your sister, so yeah, so na fiuma. And then now I think the last time re kopane go the office tsa go Pimville because I patali services since the service di patola ke ntate 2008 to today I so patali the services, so really more and even more like still nanzele motho wa hong assaulta arasa at all the temper tantrums. So those guys were just so bored ka behavior ya butaka, and like 5 minutes o tshwara phone or understand that person agitated inje or distractive, so it was just boring, and then it was just too much fun because on arasa and azange khona lo reach a conclusion. Oh baiting because now I have to pay services. How about Lena get involved in that house? I'm very clear because I'm into a hole. Yeah, na adule kamuntung and then nakidilo ko diromo. Owamie he agreed that day, but after that he asabatika di kia tsa diromo. So the following week I went gape ke le batla di kia tsa diromo tseo a gana ka tsona.
So if we have, someone that deals with evictions and family estates and you would like to help, please you send me your email address, and then I will have the email address here. You can either send that to her email address or you can send it to my email address, and then then I can be able to forward just so that we can know. Maybe I'm sure there's an attempt. And remember guys, the help that we need is that you can either help pro bono if the story has really touched you, or you can even give legal advice. Legal advice is also something that is very valuable, in order to know this is the steps that you need to take, this is where you need to go, this is what you need to do. That will also be something that helps. So now you did say that you have got a follow-up appointment that is coming, so with that you're sorted, you already have an orthodontist.
But I need like a second opinion to be honest. Yeah, because
so if you also are an orthodontist or a dentist and you think maybe it's a situation that you can be able to tackle, I think please also use the same email, because I think for me it's the fact that I can see that you have issues with your speech, and it should be because of your teeth, and I think there's something that it can be able to get solved. And I am so sorry. What a life.
What a life. I've tried everything. I even tried to go to Moja Love overseas. Yeah, I've tried to go there, Bo Ifalami, and Bofa. I think Moja Love. I've been going there like almost every month or one. Trying make case like this. What can I do? I mean, like, if only we can sell the house or understand, so that all of us can get equal shares. It's not like
he has a house anyway.
Yes, and like sometime, but I still want to know the painful part. I want to know what did we do as a family to him, or else it so bad. I mean, not feeling anything. The only thing could destroy.
If there's any advice I can give, even though I know I'm a lot younger than you, is that first of all, because you can never share your whole full life story in one episode. This is your brother, and I'm sure you love him. That's why you're still in pain of wanting to know, because you need closure to understand why would you do so much, and I will not lie to you, 99.9% chances you will never get that answer. You will never get it. And being someone that, I don't know if you know my story, but I also have had the same thing with my dad. I mean, this is somebody that brought me to on earth, and him knowing I don't have a mom anymore. You understand? He's the only parent that I have walking this earth. For a very long time, I did not have peace, because I really wanted to know, why would you hate me that much? Why would you not this and that? And I'm grateful that I got to a point where I fully understood that for my own healing, I need to understand I will not get it. I'll never get that reason. And now my responsibility was to forgive me for even wanting that in the first place for so many years. Because healing will never happen as long as you still want that explanation from him, because you are not going to get it. When someone does not care about you, they just don't care. And even if you are to sit down and say, give me a reason, why would you do this? No matter the reason, I don't think it would even be valid. I don't even think it would even be enough. The emotions that you would expect to see in order for your healing to start, I doubt you would even get it. So I don't think it's a situation where you ever get closure. For me, I would advise, start working on healing, forgiving yourself first. For all the times that you made effort, for all the times you thought things could be better, for all the times you thought that, there is something that can happen. That's the first part. And then the second part is accept him for who he is. That is who he is. That is your brother. Remove him from your heart. Fight for the house, but don't want any closure, because you're never gonna get it. And the more and more you wait to want that closure, it's the more and more you're gonna hurt, because you will really truly never get it. His wife, where he is, his wife where she is, she wants to be there. She knows what's happening. She knows you're the one that actually went and spoke to the parents, or this is what's happening. She knows everything. Why are people the way they are? They're just the way they are. They are just the way they are. The same way that they are not coming to you to say, let's sit and talk. I think you have done enough. I think you have tried your best. Your efforts, you have done enough. I think now it's time for you to prioritize you when it comes to all emotional aspects, because you will never get that closure. It will never happen. You need to get to a point where you learn to forgive when apology was never even given. Because forgiveness also is not for the next person, it's for you. Your peace matters. You matter more than whatever it is that they have done to you. And so I think from today, start looking at it in that way, that that's who my brother is. He doesn't have a reason. He will, whatever reason he can give you, it can never ever be enough. It can never ever be enough. So I think it's time you can actually say to yourself, you've done enough. And I feel like you really have. You really have. You've done enough. Continue fighting for the house, as I said. But when it comes to the emotional side of it, don't want any closure anymore. Give yourself that closure and close that door, so that you can be able to continue living your life. May? Please do that for yourself. As I'm saying now, I can talk about my dad and not even cry. But there was a time that I couldn't, because I still wanted that closure. I still wanted to get that explanation. Until a day I actually met him face to face. And I saw that he's not even sorry for anything that he has put me through. So I was like, I'll never get that apology. That's the day that I also had to say, actually, I've been expecting something that I was never ever given, even in the first place. Anywhere where we meet, he has never shown any remorse. He has never. So why do I keep expecting that one day he actually will? It will never ever happen. And the only person that keeps hurting, it's me, not him. So I need to get to a point where I close that emotional door, and I tell myself that enough is enough. I'm going to give myself the closure, because I know I can't get it from him. I close that emotional door and I continue with my life. And I think that's exactly what you need to do. I do personally feel continue to fight for the house, because it is the right thing to do. Your late brother's children deserve a portion of that house. All your sister's children deserve a portion of that house. Your children also deserve a portion of that house. So I feel your brother is also very much unfair for him to can want the house for him and his family only, and have you guys outside, Is there anything you would like to say before we close? Have you been in therapy though?
No.
I think you should start going to therapy. I think you should start going to therapy. I know a lot of people don't really fully believe in therapy, but I 1,000% fully believe in therapy because therapy has worked wonders for me. It has worked wonders. I'm very self-aware. Some of the advice I'm giving you now is advice I was also given. Why do you keep expecting when you know that you'll never get it?
Never get it.
Do you think maybe that pain is some sort of comfort because that is the only thing you have known? Because you deserve to be happy as well. You deserve happiness. I mean, this has been happening since you were a child. You deserve happiness. And I think at this point, you deserve it. At this point, you owe that to yourself. And I think that going to therapy will help you heal the emotional wounds that you've had. They will help you unpack everything. If you cannot afford to go private, go public. Just go to a hospital, talk to a doctor and say, listen, I think I need a psychologist. I'm not coping emotionally. They will refer you to the psychological department because the therapist that I have even till today, I met her in the public department and she was amazing, still is. So I think that you can be able to do that because you also deserve that. Yeah. And I also just want to say that I am really proud of you. I am proud of the fact that you have been fighting so much. I am proud of that you've been fighting so much. And I think just at this point, however we can be able to help her, please guys, please help, please help. And let's also find out if a whole police station refuses to open a case against someone, where does one go? Because at this point, who does one write to? Because I think we can also write, who does one write to? Do you guys know who is it that she can write to? Maybe you can even put that email address in the comment section. We'll get it and then I can pass it through, or you can watch the video and also go through the comments and maybe can be able to get that email address and share your story there also to say, listen, with Justice Department, we have been failed this much. We need help. But now also, before we leave out, I want to know, how does your brother's children have a relationship with all the other siblings' children?
No, they had a relationship with my children.
Okay.
Yes. But after this incident, he assaulted me. So, like, whenever I feel like I don't know what to say. Because someone again is saying, Mama, what is going on? Like, I feel like yeah. And the worst part, since I'm from Sebet,
wait, he destroyed
your
because
work? I don't know. I get on naturally in that day, and on the very same day. And then I don't know naturally chemical everything or this soap or whatever. And then he poured that thing. So I mean that car is the car anymore. It's actually the coming through. So obvious, Banamaka like it somehow. Yeah, towards Banaba, of which Bahuli together. I understand. So
it's just a mess.
It's just a mess. I understand. It's just a mess, and I can see where Banaba Kali Banaba Butaka can nearly age group everyone. So I'm trying to calm down Banaba. Even if Bakopana go strategy, they must just calm down but understand or why take this issue. I understand. Because Banaba Haiki Bashiman and Elibaka Bashiman. So I understand how that is why the sooner this thing fail, the better, because now Bana, what about Bana?
I think the fair thing is just to sell the house.
Yes.
So please, if you're someone that is working in a department where deal with family estates and disputes, please money just show off and let's help her so that this whole thing should actually get resolved. And I think if you are a parent out there and you're raising children and you think it's best to just give your child every and anything that they want, you will cry. Okay? You will have serious issues. There's a vendor saying that says ulema ufura ulochewa, which means to spoil a child is worse than when they witch your child. Because if somebody witches your child, you can go to a bigger witch and they will be able to help your child. But if you spoil your own child, there is no medication in this world to unspoil a person. So, yeah. this is just one of those stuff. But as we're leaving, do you have anything that you would like to say? You don't have anything that you would like to say. But also your children, do they have a good relationship with your other siblings' children?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Even your older,
all the children have a good relationship. The only problem is my brothers.
Which started now after they assaulted you. Okay. Wow. Thank you so much for joining us. And, I know it was not easy for sharing your story. And yeah, ninjas, please, man, again, as I said, please do make sure that, if you think you can actually be helpful, do send that email and then let's be able to help her. From Owamie, it is bye for now. And I'll see you guys in our next episode. Bye, ninjas.